Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Today we're gonna talk about country singer Kevin Hernandez. Family was murdered in Bloodbath ambush. Let's jump straight into it. Authorities are seeking answers after popular Tre- Trevino slash country musician was gunned down alongside his family. Kevin Emilio Hernandez and his family was riddled with bullets in alleged ambush assassination. Hernandez hails from El Paso, was on tour and looked like Chahalo, Mexico. Forgive me if I said that wrong. When the alleged ambush happened, the Chevy Malibu truck driven by singer and his family was riddled with at least 150 bullets. Hernandez and his wife, I can't really pronounce her name, was pronounced dead at the scene while the couple's 17-year-old son died from gunshot wounds in the hospital following the day. The couple's other kids, aged 14 and 4, was also critically injured and rushed to the hospital alongside their grandmother. All right, Hernando, his final song was "If It Takes." Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay, okay. Many Mexican singers are faced with threats from the cartel in the past. Mexican artists such as Paso Plummer was threatened ahead of his concert in Tijuana near the end of 2023. However, it was canceled because pretty much Mexico thought it was a bad idea. But country singer Kevin Emilio Hernandez and his family was pretty much murdered in Mexico while he was on tour. The authorities believe that it was done by the cartel. We gotta be honest here. Any type of thing that go down in Mexico and you talking about 150 bullets, that's cartel. That's not just no random person. You gotta think 150 shots. You got to think that's assassination type junk. And now I don't know what he did to get on the cartel's bad side or whatever it was, but whatever this guy did, I don't know whether it was owing money or said something wrong that was taken wrong. However it was, him and his whole family was just taken out. It's sad that we live in a generation to where there's no morals, there's no nothing. No matter what that man did, to take his wife and his kids out, that's just cold hearted. That's some cartel type stuff. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like cartels, that's the type of stuff that they do. Come in the house and do everybody, even the dog and the fish, gotta go. You know. But like I'm gonna say again, authorities is trying to get to the bottom of this. They couldn't keep it under wrap how they wanted to, because at the end of the day, this is a nationwide headline right here. Because you got to think, this was a country star. He was blowing up. He was a country star blowing up. So this is not something that's just going to be swept under the rug. You know, Mexican authorities already had to come to realize that they can't control their own country. The cartel run it. That's why every little chance that they get, they always asking for assistance from the United States, because the cartel runs it. The cartel has billions of dollars. They got weapons, tanks. They literally run Mexico. If the cartel, they want to do something or get something done, they gonna get it by any means. It's you ever heard the saying in Mexico? It's either silver or lead. Either you gonna take their money or you gonna take their lead. But my condolences go out to his family, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this again: no matter what that man did or said, to wipe out his whole family like that, man, that was just cold-hearted and cruel. But we live in a day and age to where you gotta watch what you say to the cartel people. You gotta watch what you do and say to them. Not We don't know why the cartel took him out. We only can speculate and just come out with the most common sense thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. For the cartel to do something like that, he either A, owed them some money, said something bad to him. It was something to do with that. They not just gonna randomly target, a country singer like that, that's known worldwide. You get what I'm saying? Like, nobody's just gonna do that. But then again, y'all got to be careful, man. All you country singers and musicians, that want to travel and tour in Mexico, you got to be careful. You have to be careful. Mexico has turned to one of those countries that right now It's ran by the cartel. I'm gonna tell you again. It's a saying that goes in Mexico. It's either silver or lead. You either go take their money or you gonna take those bullets. That's the way the cartel work. Now, then again, I don't know exactly what caused somebody to want to take out his whole family, but that's personal right there. When you wipe out somebody's whole family, that's personal. That ain't business or nothing. That's personal. Because when you get to putting that type of violence on kids, not only do you not have no heart, no nothing, you done this before. That ain't somebody first time just going no hit and they took out his whole family. Those was paid hitmen. You get what I'm saying? Think about it. 150 bullets and they wiped out everybody that was in the truck. That's a hitman right there. That's not no regular person. You get what I'm saying? That's not no savage from Detroit, Chicago, Atlanta. No. That's a hitman. And that's more than one. Think about it. 150 bullets. That's about at least 2 or 3 shooters right there. 150 bullets? Come on now. Assault rifles only carrying 30 to the max. Now, if you got a drum in it and all of that, of course, it comes with more ammo, but 150 bullets, that wasn't just one person. And those was hitmen that did that. Because they wanted to leave a clear-cut message. We taking everybody out. That's personal, man. That's personal right there. When you wipe somebody's whole family out, that is personal. That's not something that just happens every day. Now, don't get me wrong. I was born and raised in Detroit, and I see stuff like this damn near on the basics. But this is not no everyday thing, you know. Now, gangbangers and drug dealers, yeah, in Detroit, I seen them get hit up and lose their life. But for somebody to walk in and wipe out a whole family, that's some hitman type stuff. That's where they got paid to do a job and don't leave nobody alive, you know. Cartel, that's they memo, you know. They lead with violence, you know. That's why the cartel is getting up here. Colombians ain't there no more. The Jamaicans ain't there no more. You know, none of that. It's the cartel, man. Cartel lead with violence, man. Violence like this. They'll wipe out your whole family in broad daylight. That's the cartel type stuff. That's not just no regular issues that he had with somebody on the street. Then again, to travel to Mexico, man, I just don't think that's safe, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, if you ain't going there with no secret services or something like that, I don't think I wouldn't condone no rappers, no singers, no civilians to go there on vacation. I just wouldn't, man. I feel like Mexico has got to that type of place to where it's like you go there, you going there at your own risk. It's like going to Pakistan or Iraq or one of those countries. If you personally ask me, you couldn't pay me to go on vacation to Mexico. I wouldn't care. Closest I get to Mexico is California. You can't pay me to go to Mexico, man, because the cartel, man, they out of control there. You know? They snatching people up for ransoms just because you from the United States. You know, all that type of stuff. You got to be careful when you going to Texas, man. I mean, when you going to Mexico. You know? But I'm going to say again, that was a personal hit right there. 150 bullets riddled that man's Tahoe. That was personal. They wiped out everybody in that car almost. That was personal. That was those was hitmans that was paid to do a job. That's not no regular gang member. That's not no regular savage. Those was hitmans that did that. You know? And the crazy part about it is, I don't feel like it was nothing that man could have did that would allow you to take out a 17-year-old, a 14-year-old, and an innocent woman. I don't feel like it was nothing in the world that man did. But I do understand that when you in that type of line, in that type of life, you got to lead with violence. Everything you do has to show that you ain't nothing to be played with. Because when you in that game and you in that business, people will take advantage of you. The first time sign of weakness they see, it'll be like a shark seeing blood in the water. So I get it that you got to lead with an iron fist when you in that game. But at some point, when you lay your head down on your pillow or you look at yourself in the mirror, you cannot say that you don't feel bad for wiping out a whole family like that. But I get it. That's how the cartel got to the top of the food chain. That's how they so vicious and so ruthless. Is because they lead with violence. Silver or lead, I'm gonna say again. You either gonna take their money or you gonna take their bullets, but you gonna take something. So I honestly send my condolences out to the Hernandez family. I wish them the best. Um, but once again, I'm not trying to be rude or be disrespectful because I know their family going through a lot right now, and they need all the support and the prayers that they can get. But that was personal right there. 150 bullets to hit it to take somebody out. That's personal. Those was henchmen that did that. They were paid to do a job. Whether the Mexican authorities want to admit it, that's why they keep hitting and say, oh, we believe that it has something to do with the cartel. Y'all know it has something to do with the cartel. 150 bullets in Mexico, riddling up a truck, that's straight cartel type action. But then again, I'm going to say again, the Mexican would have never made it to the top of the food train in the underworld if they wouldn't lead with violence the way they did. They pushed the Colombians out the way. They pushed the Peruvians out the way. They pushed the Jamaicans out the way. They pushing everybody out the way, man. That's how Mexico got to the top of the food chain, man. It's because they lead with violence, man. And it's sad, but that's the way some people feel like in that type of world, they got to lead. They feel like they can't show no signs of no weakness or people will take advantage of it. But at the end of the day, no matter what God you believe in, there's no way that God is accepting of what you just did today. But business is business. I get that. I get when you in that limelight. I mean, when you in that type of underworld, you got to lead like that. But at some point, man, you got to wake up and be able to look yourself in the mirror. And if anybody can look themselves in the mirror or go to sleep go to sleep without losing a bit of sleep after being involved in something like that or paying to get that done, you know what I'm saying, or orchestrating something like that. Hey, man, that's a cruel person, man. You might want to get away from that person because at any given time, man, he'll take your life. If you ain't got no type of morals or no sympathy for no kids and you not losing a bit of sleep or anything, man, that's a cold-hearted person right there, man. That's a person I don't want to bump into in no alley, man. I'm going to be honest with you. But shout out to, let's see what countries we got in here, man. Y'all shout out y'all countries in here. You in Mexico right now? But yeah, man, I wish the Hernandez family the best, man. I'm gonna say again, um, his family was just murdered in cold blood in Mexico. The authorities is trying to say they think the cartel has something to do with it. Me from giving my theory and just from me being on this world 30 years, anything that go down like that in Mexico, where 150 bullets is riddled a car in that type of fashion, you know, that's the cartel type work. You see it every day on movies. You see it, you hear about it. That's cartel type business right there. I'm gonna be honest with you. So whatever he did or said to get on the cartel bad side, it didn't go so good for him. But that was a personal matter right there, and I believe that whatever he did, they wanted to send a message, and cartel wanted to show. Don't matter if you a singer, a celebrity, or whatever it is. If you disrespect the cartel or do something the cartel don't like, that's the example that they set.